Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. Today in the arena, Esper Control. They play it, it's all over the ladder all the time. People love Esper Control, but their builds, I just don't know what to make of their builds. There's so many contradictions, there's so many cards, there's so many things you could play. So I'm going to try to show you a build that I think is pretty good. This is my current take on Esper Control. I'm just going to go card by card and read them all. There are some new ones, just to kind of give you my thought process. Bloodchief's Thirst. I wanted a cheap card that can kill cheap attackers, but can also hit an Obnixilis. So, Bloodchief's Thirst fits that bill most other cards, like Portable Hole and the Marches don't, because they cost too much. Like, even the black and white Marches, which are very good cards, they just cost too much to hit when they need to hit. So you need early plays. Black March, closer than White March if you insist on Marches. For Vanishing Verse, there are still cards like the Underdog that need to be hit. There are still cards like the Creature Lands that need to be hit. I still want 4 of this. Tainted Indulgence. It's not an expressive iteration for Esper, but it's the closest thing we have. And it works really well if you can spread out your casting costs like our deck does. 2 Meathook Massacres. I also have 2 Depopulate, so those are the sweepers. Depopulate's a new one. Each creature controls a multicolor card, gets to draw, then destroy all creatures. We have a few multicolor creatures, a multicolor creature. We'll get to that. But for the most part, we just want to spread out the cost so that we're more likely to have Tainted Indulgence. And Meathook, that life gain thing, is really important against decks like Anvil, either to offset their Anvils or to offset their Meathook. 3 Kaito Shizuki. Not a lot of spots in the deck. Would love 4, but do love this card. And 3 Rafine, the Scheming Seer. Not just an aggro card, powerful in aggro, but a very good defensive card. Good in all kinds of decks. Really nice with Obscura Charm. This is an Esper for an instant that returns a multicolor permanent with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. So this can get back Rafine or Kaito in our deck, which are both very exciting hits for that card. Or you can counter an instant or sorcery, yay. Or you can destroy a creature or planeswalker, mana value 3 or less, yay. Look, we don't wake up in the morning hoping that we get to Bloodchief's Thirst, Obscura Charm, Ob, but sometimes you do what you gotta do. There really aren't a lot of other options for a control deck. That card sitting there is just going to destroy you. Then we got 2 Wandering Emperors, a Sorin, a Kaya, and 2 Lulth. Why does Kaya make the cut in this deck, where it gets cut from so many other decks? Honestly, it's Rafine, and the main reason is you can set up a play pattern like this. You have Kaya in your hand, you have Obscura Charm in your hand, you have Rafine in the graveyard, or maybe you even have Rafine in hand and a Tainted Indulgence in hand. You discard your Rafine. On their end step, you reanimate it with the Obscura Charm, and then you play Kaya and use the +1 to get it onto Rafine. That sequence is really hard to beat, because now they're stuck with Rafine. Even if Rafine goes into exile, you get your Rafine back and you get a 1/1 Spirit, and then you play Rafine and the 1/1 Spirit connives. So that's a really good play pattern that can really set the opponent back if you set it up well. I think it is not a broken play pattern, but it's a good one. Good enough that Kaya gets played instead of the 2nd Sorin or the 3rd Wandering Emperor or the 3rd Lulth. And then we have 1 copy of Farewell, 2 copies of Amiria's Call, and a mana base full of the awesome Rafine's Tower. I'm having a lot of trouble getting certain cards into my mana bases, so I really want Amiria's Call because of how well it goes with Tainted Indulgence, trying to turn this on by getting 5 types in my graveyard. Discarding Amiria's Call early to a turn 2 Tainted Indulgence often sets up an Indulgence a few turns later that draws 2 instead of a draw 2, discard 1. So I like Amiria's Call in the deck. I also need basics in my deck, because Boseiju, who shelters all, is really popular, and Field of Ruin is still lurking. So I want 1 of each basic so the opponent can't completely color screw me with 1 of those cards. And then to have that, it means we have to cut cards like Atawara, Takanuma, Iganjo. These are really good value lands, and I just don't feel good cutting pathways for those, and I don't feel good cutting these chill lands. So if you absolutely have to have Takanuma, Iganjo, Restoration of Iganjo, and Atawara Soaring City in your mana base, which I totally understand, they're good, I would cut 1 of each pathway if you insist on doing it. It could be okay. I'm just scared to do it. All right, guys, it's a tough meta out there for control, but if anything can do it, the colors Esper have access to so many good things, to the point that I don't really want to run Void Rent, which seems like a really good card, but I have too many 3s already, and balancing your cost for Indulgence is hard. And I think Obscura Charm is potentially better. So, let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Okay, that looks like a hand that kills things. Also can fix some of the floody issues potentially with Indulgence. Grixis, huh? I have trouble remembering what my splash colors are. Okay, do not play a white source this turn. This is blue and white, so this can be black. A white source this turn would leave up Vanishing Verse, which is unlikely to be good. I think we just want Indulgence here. 3 Obscura Charms is kind of insane. Lulth and Thirst? Definitely don't feel like we need Thirst right now. I'm not sure that we need Verse, though. Charm is a lot more flexible. Getting a 1 in the graveyard, though, might be useful in the future. Now the opponent goes for something? No. Something that held priority on an empty state. In Grixis. What would it be? Good draw? Okay, I'll take my 2 for 1. But it does give them tempo. So let's see what they can do to take advantage of it. Goldspan Dragon? No. I'm not going for Lulth here. I'm going to try to flip the tempo table again. This time with Wandering Emperor. I mean, they are chilling. People are trying to figure out what a control deck is like in this format.
I hope you're ready to lose.
Alright, Dragonfire, so they run Goldspan.
Try not to miss me. We must protect the people.
Alright, what are our types? We don't have a land. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could Indulgence. Maybe we're just supposed to go for Lulth. Sitting back doesn't feel great. If this does end up in the graveyard, we have a future draw too. Yeah, what you got? I mean, I don't know enough about their deck. Could be any kind of a pile of cards.
I will show you what happens when the spiders squash back.
So, the only thing I know is they probably have Goldspan, so we'll make the spiders to defend Lulth. And then we'll find out if you have, like, Devil burn down the house thing. Look at their top 5, grab 1, rest graveyard. Oof. They'll probably find burn down the house if they play a good number. Which, maybe they play Shadow's Verdict. Shadow's Verdict is being... Like, people are left and right saying Shadow's Verdict solves Ob. It doesn't, but people like to believe. It solves it in the way they know it solves it, because I'm going to get comments. You don't, like, I don't know what the card does or something. It solves Ob in the way that you think it does, it's just too slow. So it's not a real solution. Real solutions are at or below mana parity, and they answer the complete card. Wow. They wouldn't just run... They have a removal spell, right? Make them use it. It's fine. Otherwise, I kill their dragon, which is pretty cool. So, 2 dead dragons, 3 big scores. Did they forget about reach? I think our opponent forgot about reach. Okay. Connive. Verse would kill another dragon. Do we think they have another one? But they might be playing Lear too. Charms get back Rafine. I'm just going to lose the land. No +1/+1 counter. This also gives us a full Tainted Indulgence later.
My children will take care of you.
Man, all the sound effects around Connive, am I right? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Tybalt. Okay. Okay. That escalated quickly. Saw it coming and Blood Chief's Thirst. I mean, we have to counter this Blood Chief's Thirst, I think. We have to pressure this Tybalt to the max. Nothing else to get back here. I wish this had mana value 3 or less. It has mana value 7. Wish I still had spiders too. Just attack this thing down. Right. They've got a DFC land, so maybe like a Spikefield Hazard or a Jawari that they're clinging to. We could have Blood Chief's Thirst. We don't. We can try again. Okay. And again. No. Okay.
I just love your energy.
We can still hit it, right? Nope, we won't have enough black. Unless we also drew a black source. Seems really unlikely.
Get in, get out.
Let's just dig.
Something you don't.
Oh, wait. Oh, crap. Oh, okay, I can still cast these if nothing else happens. I'm holding up Charm. They get another round, and they have Saw It coming. With Tybalt. Tybalt's so strong.
Sure.
Iteration.
A little pain.
Kaido. Iteration. 3 big scores in the graveyard. Vanishing Verse is struggling. I think I'm going to loot it away next time. Another dragon? Never mind. Vanishing Verse is fine. How do we do this, though? Because they have Saw It coming.
Oh, you'll fall into my web
Saw It
again.
coming, guys. Saw it coming. Don't forget the Saw It coming when you judge me. But if we wait till next turn, we might be able to back Verse with the Charm. There's a Thirst. Alright, let's see if we can attack down Tybalt here. We need to discard I still can't get there. I feel like we gotta get rid of the dragon, though. Hook. What's Hook do? Not a lot. Not a lot. I like Amiri's Call a lot, but I don't think we can be casting it here. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's definitely, like, we should have been increasing the size of our creatures all along. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes because you don't know how games are going to go.
You can hit hard with that.
Opponent not flinching
I'll be
here.
taking that now.
I mean, they see the verse, right? Or they see the, they know I saw it coming, so they might be thinking protect Tybalt, not this. Let's see what they do. Okay. Gone? Nice. All right. I have this weird feeling, though, that this is a Jawari. We're going to find out. But remember they held a land earlier? It held priority. It might be a Spikefield Hazard. Okay, sweet.
Heroes.
Whew. Okay. Let's see what they do now. They still have Galvanic Iteration. They might have some way to take a whole bunch of turns.
I won't let Kamigawa fail my family again. Now, what do we have here?
It was a Spikefield Hazard. It's one of the reasons we haven't made a ninja. I think it's been better to draw cards each time, but not even considering it when they had that priority stick. Alright, they moved to end step. What's going on? Get him. Let's keep trying to make this thing huge. Pretty hard to kill. That's a lot of land, though. How about like this?
Thanks.
Farewell.
I'll be taking that now.
I think I try to hit the graveyard. I think I get rid of this Galvanic Iteration. I can also get rid of the artifacts. Let's do this first so we draw 2. Exile all artifacts, exile all graveyards. It's gotta be the way, right? Lear is one of the scarier cards they can play here. How is this still here? Oh, it got hit by Tybalt. It's not in their graveyard. Smooth. Very smooth.
Now this is a juicy secret.
You can tell by the 2 generic. Yeah. Yeah. Still got there. I still think even if that Galvanic Iteration weren't there, I think the right play is still to farewell that spot. Obviously, they're going to try to do something with all that graveyard. Olivia. Kaido, Thirst, Charm. Plenty of ways to kill things. Let's go. You has Griffin, I has Griffin. Unlucky witness. Don't want to kill that. Maybe I do. Too bad I can't kill both in time to stop Ob. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I guess we'll preserve life total first and foremost. Only we had gone first. Okay. Okay. That's another good reason, by the way, to hold on to the verse. Might have to cycle this. But I think I just prefer great mana, you know? We have plenty of other ways to cycle things here. Before Deadly Dispute comes online, get that thing gone. Another witness. Here they come. I think we're supposed to make a ninja. I know I have a lot of land. No, we're supposed to cycle these lands, right? Right. For sure. Ready for that Deadly Dispute?
Can't fix everything, but we can.
Okay.
What do we have here?
Army of Witnesses, Deadly Dispute, not something they cast, so it must be something else. And they're not cycling their land with their blood token. Really sus.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Yeah, we're not playing Kaya yet. Nothing to exile, nothing to put the counter on. One face, two Kaido. So they're going to try to strangle Kaido? I'll let them strangle the Emperor, I guess.
Finally, I'm home.
What if they have two strangles? Okay. I kind of want them to kill the Kaido because I can get it back with the charm. But,
My
yeah.
judgment is
Let's work on getting rid of these witnesses.
I've been watching your moves. Impressive.
Poor Wandering Emperor, strangled.
Still have much
One
to
card left. They still have a blood token that they haven't used, so they must like their hand a little bit, right? Well, Kaido's done a great job turning all these lands, well, a lot of these lands into spells. I guess you can help get rid of these witnesses as well.
If the job is wrong, I change the terms.
Try not to give up the value. Let's hold. We might discard it to the Kaido. We might discard it to the Indulgence. 5 lands will function, will make our deck function a good amount of the time, and especially in a slower game like this one. Okay, they discard Infernal Grasp.
You're getting in my way.
Ooh, okay.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
How many lands will they draw? No stick. We have exiled. We have used
done.
We have used expensive cards to exile all of their witnesses. This is why playing white is so important. Gotta exile that stuff. Ob is here.
I'm gonna remake this time.
Ob's not making devils.
Pleasure doing business.
Rafine is here. Okay. I mean, Ob doesn't have support right now. Let's see if we can get Rafine cooking. This is like too good if we get to do this.
Ghosting for a year, right?
We've got the edge in this.
In case they have something that makes me sacrifice a creature, maybe I should ninja. Like, I like my hand. I don't really want to discard. All right. I know we're close to the ultimate, but it's not a great ultimate, right?
Bet you can't catch us.
1, 2. I guess we still need to get a 3 into our graveyard. And then we get a draw 2. Nice.
Is my entertainment.
Sneaky. No, you animal. Okay. Well, we're going to get the Rafine back, right? So, wow. I don't feel as good about discarding that charm now. Again, do we care? Not when we can do this, right? It's too good.
Here.
It's too good.
I know something you don't know.
And now we'll connive, and we'll put a counter on this maybe, or... Yeah, it's too good. And we go first. Okay, we'll try this. We will give it the shot. The Tainted Indulgence doesn't quite work off the Amiria's call, which is kind of sad. But we'll see what we draw. More Rakdos. Rakdos, Rakdos. Everywhere. Well, something has to be tapped this turn. These don't have to be tapped for the next several turns. So we're okay. Anvil. My stuff doesn't kill that. Ugh. Guess we'll hold up Obscura Charm. Maybe we'll even catch a Deadly Dispute if we're lucky, but that's not like we did anything amazing. I guess if they ob here and give up the witness, they don't get the value off it, so could be worse. Alright, so they get the copy. This only has 1 loyalty. They exile 2 cards. If I'm willing to kill this now, they don't get the activation. The problem with that is I want to kill the more expensive one. But then they might minus and make a devil, right? If they make a devil, we can thirst it. Actually, we can just kill both obs, right? So we don't care which one is there. So let's just cut them short of an activation. Hopefully they plus. Give no respect to the devil.
Entire plains. One
Nice.
will be. Defy me.
So they gave up. Oh wait, they really get these until your next end step? This is the next end step. Until your next end step. They're cheating? Bug? I feel like these cards are supposed to be gone.
No one beats me.
I guess I don't
and
understand the card.
survives.
I had played a whole day with it. I just avoided this play line because it looked bad. Okay. It's till your next end step, which is not apparently the same end step on the same turn that it says. Makes no sense. But okay. Here's Soren. And let's get a little vampire. I wonder why they didn't use their blood token to make a 1/1.
Fight for me now.
Are they new to the Anvil game? And especially if they're thinking about doing it on end step, right? That's crazy. No? Nope, they just wanted to keep it. Alright, they have 2 good creature lands to power up. We're gonna have to keep that in mind whatever we play. Eaten alive.
What's one more grudge?
Sure. Alright, would really love the untapped land for Lolth. We don't get it. Those creature lands, man. I don't really want to hook this Epicure. Let's see if we can get a hit in for 2 lifelink. As depopulate can go, so we'll hit our land drop the hard way. Or not. Well, this is good. Vanishing Verse is what we need against the creature land. That's really good for them, Deadly Dispute. How long are we going to miss land drops? It's about a coin flip every turn, so it could drag on. Easy. Opponent just massacring my beautiful vampire friend. They are reaching for Hive, though. Vanishing Verse still has a job to do, guys. It may not be as good as it used to be, but there's still creature lands everywhere. Alright, we'll play you. Hope that they don't have another Voltage Surge. Man, the 2 5-drops. The only 2 5-drops in the deck, and then you draw them without the 5th land. I don't know of anything more Magic Arena than that. Oh wait, there's a Kaya in the deck. Never mind, we still have to draw the Kaya. Our opponent's gonna spend 6 mana to exile Rafine. Wow. Well, that's both the Eaten Alives in the deck. Assuming that they're playing my deck. Which is usually the safe bet. So if I have to choose, I'll bet on that. Land located. Here comes Lolth. Sent. It's hit. How lucky. How nice that they have that card, too. Alright, these spiders have a job to do. They've got to get these obs.
Not done with this city. The streets will
Make 2 devils?
shake down the locals.
Nope, just 1.
By coin or con.
Alright, come on, draw an exile effect 1 time.
Owed.
How's that? Their trigger's gonna go off first, so I'm gonna lose the Lolth to the devil. We got a 1 and a 4.
My hatred lives.
Well, we've got ways to reach out and deal damage to these. I've got to worry about my life total. They have to choose whether or not to kill the spider or
Not
kill
worth the effort.
the Lolth. They kill the Lolth.
Traitors.
All right.
Aren't I the generous
So we need to
one?
pressure them. We need to pressure their planeswalkers. More menace can do it. And then we need to get Hook down and offset some life and get some life gain. 11's not enough. Interesting choice. They hit Voltage Surge easy. They make magic look so easy. But they go after Volt.
At least there is
I wonder if
blood
they're
on
supposed to
your
contain
hands.
the spiders. I wonder.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Okay. Don't forget to sacrifice. Oh no, they sacked the synthesizer. They're fine. So this is going to get 4 damage through to Lulth, and the Wandering Emperor can finish the job. Cool. Or not to Lulth, to Ob. You know what I mean. Why'd I leave the samurai? Sometimes I amaze even myself.
You'll be safer. Strike.
Oh, you're quite the nuisance. How dare you destroy
9 life, huh?
my building?
I guess I need blockers. The opponent's gonna come at me too fast, too furious here.
I won't let Kamigawa fill my family again. It's like your defenses aren't even there.
Hopefully they attack the Wandering Emperor, though. Big turn, let's see how they play it. Underdog. Seems good. Everybody at the Emperor. Okay, so we could block one, but it wouldn't matter, so Emperor gonna die. Whoa. Everybody pulls out. Everybody goes face. Yeah, we gotta stay alive. Down to 4. But Wandering Emperor can exile something. That's 2 life. And then Hook can pick up a lot more. Three life. Sacrifice. Draw. Now what? We're going to gain 4 life from these dying. So we're not in immediate danger. We don't have to minus the Wandering Emperor. If we put a counter on this spider, it survives combat. That's pretty cool. And we don't want... Yeah, I think that we just put the counter here and attack with just this spider. Because if I attack with this one, they trade, we gain less life. I don't think they're going to play around Meat Hook here. Yep, there we go. Cool. Nice draw. We needed that for the... We needed that for the den. We really did. All right, 1, 2. Then we still have mana up. This is a big play. Hold the land because we might discard it to a Kaito if they kill our spider. Anvil. Now they might go for the underdog here too. Yeah. I want to know what they're going to attack. Kaido. Okay. So they don't... Whatever they have, it's not close to lethal right now. That's good. Vanishing Verse also still important to exile Tenacious Underdog. So we fall to 6. Keep going. Push it forward. Need to draw a good card. That is not quite it.
Let your blade do the talking.
Come on, baby. Oh no. Oh no. This is very bad. Blood at the wrong time. Now we bluff. They didn't go face last time. But man, with 2 anvils here, they've got to be thinking about it. Okay, that takes them off den mana. We go to 4. So drain and drain, but remember we have the hook. So if they sacrifice a creature, we gain life. Oh good, they're attacking. That gives us... Well, no. We can't exile those with Wandering Emperor. We have to exile something with Wandering Emperor. Blood Chief's Thirst. Come on, lands. Enough of you.
I know
Charm.
something you don't know.
Huh. Huh. Charm. Charm, 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 charm. Yeah, if I try to minus here, the opponent will sacrifice it to the anvil in response. It's not reasonable. Nothing to get back. Rafine got exiled. Could attack with my own spider and exile it for 2 life. But then, who's going to help me against all these creatures? Nothing. So right now, I'm going to 2... No, it's just a 1-for-1 as long as they're sacrificing these artifacts because of the meat hook. Okay. We'll be okay. Maybe. Probably not. The den is a big problem, but I can Obscura Charm the den.
To me.
Okay, what do you get? What's that? Ob? Okay. Fun. How cool. I guess that I'm glad I kept the thirst. If they're not going to use the den, then they make their copy. We destroy it.
I'm the new boss around here. Join me, or die. Wipe the smug look off your face. Enough with your notions of morality. My coin that matters is power. Tribute is owed.
You need to get them impatient to attack with these epicures. Alright, can I get blocks out of them to protect Ob? I probably can, right? So I can attack with the vigilant creatures. And with their creatures die, I gain life. I can make 2 more creatures. Man, this is close, but we're going for it. I think they'll defend Ob. I think they'll defend Ob. If their creatures die, I gain life. That's the plan. Well, that sucked. That's not what we wanted.
Not worth the effort.
More samurai, I guess? I think I need this card. Could be a good one.
Now, what
If their creatures die, I gain life. I guess I should have drawn first. The problem now is if I do this, I take a hit from the den. So, we're not doing that. Six. They can sacrifice the blood tokens. I go to 4. They can power up Hive and attack. And I block Hive and a 1/1. And another 1/1, and I take 4. So they've got it. On the other hand, if I blow up the board, I won't gain 5 because they'll sacrifice season response. No, I will gain 5. Okay, I gain 5. I go up to 11. Then they power up Den and attack. I think if I let this sit, though, I lose, right? Sack, I go to 4. Power up Den. Attack. Block Den and 2 others. And that's 4. So I'm dead. I need to do this. I did this all wrong. I should have drawn first with the Kaito. It's what's going to probably set me back in this game here, but I had a real chance. I had a real chance. We could still top deck well. But I'm getting killed by this I'm getting killed by this Den. Yeah, if I had just made the 2/2 after the depopulate, where would I be, right? Oh, man. Those are the kind of plays that haunt you. And it's something I know, too. It's like, it's not basic, but it's something I'm good enough at that I don't have a good excuse.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
Now they have 2 Dens. Now we're just drawing dead here. Just massive flood after being mana screwed early. Not getting Lolth down on time. Alright, I can't watch anymore. I can't do it. Oh, I hate myself for that game. I really do. The Blood Chief's Thirst, I think, makes it a keep. I think so. I think so. So, what are you doing? Black, white. Yep. Like I said, the Blood Chief's Thirst makes it a keep. Looks like they've got a really good curve. We could draw another Thirst, but we couldn't cast it, so we pass here. It's almost time to bring Ray of Enfeeblement back into the main deck, I guess. Although Blood Chief's Thirst is way better against Ob. Another one. Brutal. Alright, that's probably a Starnheim Unleashed. Before they gain the life, let's do this now. That's tough, right? I guess if they commit 2 more angels to the battlefield, gain the life, then we're in big trouble no matter what. We've got to get to a right-sized meat hook. And we're not going to get there. So I guess, what do we have to do? We have to talk this little bitch out of casting Starnheim Unleashed. Yeah, just play some bad angels. It'll be fine. Oh, you. Unfortunately, that's going to be really thick. So 5/6 is still a lot of work for a meat hook. Thank God we drew that. I was getting scared. A 2/2 on the ground doesn't really do anything. So we'll just plus, submit 0.
Show them how we
Play this.
enemies.
2/3. Kill these two. Leave them with the Reaper. The Reaper can either go after the Emperor or my face. It has to go after the Emperor or it will just minus and kill it. Then we'll Vanishing Verse that in the future. Sure.
I'll light your
That's
way on
very
these
frustrating card, but we'll find a way.
I know there's a hero inside you.
Vigilance? Plays around future Wandering Emperor. Plays around this Wandering Emperor. I don't know why if they did that they changed their mind. It's like actually a really good move. What a draw. Lucky, lucky. I'd rather be lucky than good, guys.
Retreat isn't a reason to lose hope. The answers about my past here.
All right, do they
This
find a
is my
Valkyrie?
city, and I'm going to protect
Nope, they find a Giada. Okay. Who's got angels now? This guy.
Show him what you got.
What are you gonna do? First strike? Lifelink. Angel players, man. They have a shield counter, so they're really likely to block, but they shouldn't this time because they can't save Elspeth.
You read my will cannot be denied.
Tough game, but we got through it. Don't think they're coming back from this. Face? Going face. Sure. I'll take it. I could trade a spider for the shield counter. I can't trade 2 spiders for the Giada. Interesting.
I'll tell you a secret.
Nice. See if they want to trade for that shield counter. They also have this cave. Alright, they're going to reach for the cave. They're going to attack with both. It's kind of weird. Guess they're trying to beat the Lulth. Okay, shield counter. Scry 1. To the top. Interesting. No more shield counter. See ya. See ya, Stevie. And we are back for the post-game wrap, and we're dealing with a small sample size because games with Esper Control, big surprise, take a long time. And I just brewed this one up and played my first games with it here with you. So, what are the impressions? We won 3 times. We lost once. I don't think I should have lost. I think I mean, I might have still lost that game, but I think I played it particularly badly. So it stings. It stings to tell you that we have a 75% win rate. That could have been a 100. But with only 4 games, it doesn't mean much. So what are the impressions of the deck? First of all, I did realize some of my nightmares, which are that the mana base floods out too often, and having Atawara, Takanuma, and the Restoration of Iganjo in the mana base would help. So the first thing I would do if I were you is make the adjustment I mentioned in the intro. Cut pathways, one of each pathway, add those channel lands, flood out less often. I think that's a good idea. Second thing, I keep thinking I know what Farewell's good for, and it's probably Anvil, but now that they have Ob, it's so much harder to get a good Farewell against them. Still, I think the Farewell stays, but I don't think you want more than one. I think one's the right number. Getting a second one in there seems really difficult. The 4 Bloodchief's Thirst. This is a tough one. It's possible one of them should be a Void Rend, but then you'll really feel it if you have the Void Rend in your hand along with multiple other 3-mana spells and you have no way to kill an early creature. Another thing that it could be is March. Black March could definitely fit this deck, and maybe it should be one of the Bloodchief's Thirst, maybe. Yeah, I think if I played another game with this deck, I would cut one Bloodchief's Thirst for the March. March of Otherworldly, or no, that's March of Otherworldly Light is the white one. March of something Sorrow. Anyway, I would probably play that one instead. The life gain can be huge, and you don't need like a million of these. And if you draw it in the late game, like you draw these early, and there's 3 of them, so it's more likely to happen that way, 3 out of 4 times, you're going to have the thirst early when you want it. But that one time in the late game where you draw March and you swing the life totals could be huge. So I would definitely run the March of Wretched Sorrow, I'm pretty sure that's it, instead of the 4th Bloodchief's Thirst. And other than that, I'm doing okay with the deck, and I would keep it mostly the way it is. I felt like I've been in every game with a chance to win, even against Ob Spam and Chariots and all kinds of nonsense that's out there. So we might have a powerful Esper on our hands. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.